Frontier 25, runway 27 right, Lima Charlie, Atlanta flight.
Runway 27 right, Lima Charlie, Frontier flight 25.
Delta 2637, you can taxi Bravo at Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, join Echo, and then at ground point now.
Bravo, Bravo 2, cross 26 left, join Echo, ground point 9, Delta 2637.
Delta 2664, Atlanta Tower, good morning, following a 757, 1 mile final, runway 26 right to the land, wind 09083.
RNAV slow, clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, Frontier flight 25. 26 left line of Boeing, Delta 317.
Tug 0, cross runway 26 left to Charlie, hold short runway 26 right.
That's right, Tug 0.
Delta 1799, tower wind 09003, runway 27 left clear land.
27 left clear land, Delta 1799.
Ops 3, proceed on 27 right at November 13. 5414, cross 27 right to November 5, join Mike, ground point 75.
Cross runway 27 right, and go to Mike, and front to rest, 5414.
Oh, verify ramp 8. 1920, hold shorter runway 26 left at Delta.
Shorter 26 left at Delta, Delta 1920.
Got a 317, RNAV Steppy, wind 080 at 4, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Steppy, 26 left, clear for takeoff, Delta
43, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, all the way, 5 right now, Delta.
Frontier flight 27, you have a good morning. You're going to ramp 5 now.
Got a 1920, roger, hold shorter runway 26 left at Bravo 6.
Alright, short 26 left, Bravo 6, Delta 1920.
Tower, Delta 201 Heavy,
Delta 201 Heavy, tower number 2, runway 27 left clear to land, wind 0804.
Tower, Delta 1734, Aviation. Delta 1734, Atlanta Tower, you're following an Airbus, mile and a half final, runway 26 right for the land, wind 080 at 4.
Clear land 26 right, Delta 1734.
Delta 2664, taxi via the Victor Loop, please.
Victor Loop, Delta 2664.
Delta 317, kind of departure, good morning.
Delta 317, push departure, see ya.
Delta 1920, cross runway 26 left, taxi to ramp 5 and disconnect the ramp 2937.
Delta 1920, good day.
$17.99 at Tango, cross 27 right, join Lima, ground point 75, have a good day.
Yeah, Delta 1799.
2886 AJ, 26 right, good morning.
Delta 2886, Atlanta Tower, good morning. You're following a 737 2-mile final, runway 26 right to land, wind 080 at 3.
Clear to land 26 right, Delta 2886.
Delta 2453, taxi via the Victor Loop, good morning.
Victor Loop, have a good day, Delta 2453.
Delta 2411, tower code, showing turbulence for a heavy Airbus on the rollout, wind 080 at 3, runway 27 left for land.
Roger, clear land 275, Delta 141.
Load up 1266, AJ inbound, business right.
Up 1266, Atlanta Tower, good morning. Following an Airbus 2 mile final, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 080 at 4.
Good land, 26 right, Delta 1266.
Hot 3, copy that. You can go back to monitor in 19.3 if you'd like. It might be a little bit for that runway and for the arrivals, but have a good morning. Brickyard 433427 right, Lima Charlie 11 away, traffic is downfield.
27 right, Lima Charlie 11 away, breaker point
0804, runway 27 left for the land.
Go land 27 left.
Brickyard 4334, on up to football, 27 right, clear for takeoff.
27 right, RNAV to football, take off breaker 4334. Point 9, Delta 28. Morning Tower, Delta 1499, visual 27 left.
1499, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Delta 1499.
FedEx 800 Heavy Tower at the approach in, cross, runway 26 right, left on Bravo, and taxi runway 26 left.
FedEx 800 Heavy, and we're taxiing 26 left.
14 left, towers 123, 185.
185, Delta 24 left. Point 266 over engine.
Delta 2266, Atlanta Tower, calling a 717, 2 mile final, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 080 at 4.
6 right, clear to land, Delta 2266.
The Lima, 0.75.
Alright, better cross, runway 27 right at Tango, join Lima over the ground, Delta 24 left.
Brickyard 4334, contact departure 13347.
Departure 13347, Brickyard 4334, see ya.
Okay.
Of a balloon that just went left or right off your departure course. So don't have it visual anymore, but it's somewhere out there to the west.
Wait on 26 left.
The 2415, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, wind 0904, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Delta 24.
Delta 2506, hold for the 27 right at Tango.
Hold short 27 right at Tango, Delta 2506.
Delta 2506, monitor tower 123, 185.
Monitor 2385, Delta 2506.
Ground 3917, Atlanta Tower, you're following a Boeing 717, 2 mile final, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 090 at 4. FedEx 1800 Heavy, the wind is 090 at 4, RNAV Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear to Texas.
RNAV to Snuffy, clear to take off 26 left, FedEx 800 Heavy.
Tower, that's 4. So, got the 20 left, the top, runway 27 left, wind 0904, clear to land. Departure 13347.
3347, good morning. Cross 27 right at Lima, then 0.75 Delta 25 lead.
Quicker 4467, Monterey, good morning. You're following a CRJ 2-mile final, runway 26 right for the land, wind at 080 at 3. Delta 2818, cross runway 26 left, Bravo 2, left on ACA, kind of ground point 9.
Cross 26 left, Bravo 2, left on there, ground point 9.
Delta 2266, straight ahead at Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, join Echo, and kind of ground point 9.
At Bravo 2, cross 26 left, join Echo point 9, Delta 2266.
Hold for the 27 right Tango. 73 RNAV 2 football, 27 right, clear to go.
2573, RNAV football. 27 right.
Runway 26 left, line of flight.
Delta 2181, visual,
Delta 2181, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right for the land, wind 080 at 3. You're following an Embraer 3 miles ahead of you.
2181.
Arrival information, Juliet, departure information, Whiskey, the Atlanta altimeter now 3005.
Tower Delta 2741,
2741, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, wind 080 3, to the line.
Clear to land 27 left, Delta 2741.
United 790, wind 080 at 3, RNAV to 7, you're runway 26 left, wind 26.
Skywest 3920 at Tango, cross 27 right, then we're going 0.75. 47?
13347, Delta 2573.
Skywest 3917, Bravo 4, cross runway 26 left, going Echo, kind of ground point 9.
Left, join Echo,
Quicker 4467, indeed exercise off, please, left of Bravo 3, right on Bravo, on the 4.9.
Bravo 3, right Bravo, where's you at?
The 790 connects Martin 1.
Martin 790.
4467, your next left will be Bravo 2, cross 26 left at Bravo 2, join Echo, kind of ground point 9.
Bravo 2, cross 26 left, join Echo, and ground point 9, Frontier 4467.
Alright, runway 27 left, go to line. Delta 2328, 27 at Lima Bravo, line up away. I see what's going on now. He's trying to get the other times in there, so when you get there, 27 at Lima Bravo, line up away.
27 right, Lima Bravo, line up and wait, Delta 2328.
6 north, Echo 35. Delta 2181, left turn on Bravo and hold short of runway 26 left at Delta.
Delta 2181.
right, Delta 2741.
1464, line of tower, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 070 at 4.
That's very close. Like discretion. Show the whiskey was close.
That showing the whiskey was close. Thank you, officer.
So 2284 is looking for 27 left.
Delta 2284, line of tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Delta 2284.
Cross, runway 26 left, join Echo, kind of ground point 9. Delta 2181 at Delta, you can cross runway 26 left, taxi ramp 6 north with me.
Alright, crossing the 26 left at Delta, signal to you, Delta 2181.
Delta 220486.
Delta 2204, line of tower, following an Airbus 1 mile final, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 070.
6 right, clear to land, Delta 2204. Delta 2387, hold the 26 right, thank you. Delta 2387, final to tower 123, 4.85.
23,
Delta 392, RNF 2 football, 27 right, 7 takeoff.
RNF football, 27 right, with takeoff, Delta 392.
Delta 2039, 27 right, limit Charlie, line of way.
2039, line of way, 27 right, limit Charlie. Delta 23 is EVA 27 left.
Delta 2305, Atlanta tower, runway 27 left, wind 0303, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Delta 23 is out.
Tuck 2 at the west end, cross runway 26 right, hold short runway 26 left at hotel.
At the west end, cross 26 right, hold short of 26 left at hotel, tuck to you.
Delta 1464, right on Bravo at Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, join Echo, kind of ground point 9.
Bravo 2, cross 26 left, Echo, point 9, Delta.
Delta 874, 27 right, Lima Alpha, line of way.
Line of way, 27 right, Lima Alpha.
And the Atlanta tower, approaching cross 27 left, hold 727 right, number 13, traffic 2 out.
Okay, Delta way across 27 left, hold short of 27 right, November
left on November 07.
Air Canada 7287, you can continue cross.
Good morning, everybody. It is
Join Lima to Lima Alpha.
July 12th. It's July 12th. How you doing? It is 8:01 a.m. EDT at Hartsfield-Jackson International, the world's busiest airport, and you are watching Atlanta Plane Spotting Live. And I reconfigured my whole booth yesterday so that I could stare longingly into your eyes a little bit better as we go through this morning's live stream. What do you think? I see we've got 37 people stacked up in the chat already. Way to go. Early birds get the worm. I don't know what the worm is a metaphor for this morning, but I don't know. Maybe for Diet Coke? Because I've already pounded my monkey cup coffee. Did that at like, I don't know, 6:45. Time is a flat circle, you guys. So we've got blue skies again here at ye old Hartsfield-Jackson. Another nice day expected before we get back into a thunderstormy pattern. I mentioned this yesterday and I couldn't think of the name of the aircraft, but last night there were two C-130s from Dobbins Air Force Base that were buzzing the tower, goose and Mav style, over at my house. Sometimes they don't fly over my house at all, and sometimes they circle, and there were two of them just circling, from, I don't know, maybe like 7:30 to 8:30 last night. I mean, they're cool, they're big, They're fun. 2? Really? Do we need 2, Dobbins? 2? What do we got going on a little bit closer to home? Oh, hey, look, I'm not even in the shot. Ha. Let's try that. Is that a little better? Nope, that is not better. I have two little cameras that I use. Hold on one second.
Alright, join me at ground point 75, Delta 2305.
Delta 2284, cross 274 to Papa, join Lima, point 75.
Nope, that is not better. But don't worry, I will work on it.
South 874, departure 13347. Good day.
13347, Southwest.
We'll get there.
875.
Okay. Getting ready to go here. We got 737 getting ready to head to St. Louis. And starting off with a 2 for Southwest. 1199 coming in from Houston in a 737. Let me say good morning to all you peeps in the chat who've probably been telling me that my camera was askew. Good morning to and from USA Live Stream. Phil Cognito checking in. Hello, hello. Misfit coming in from Johannesburg. Caffeinated. Oh no, not coming in from Johannesburg. Talking about Johannesburg. I saw some video online last night that they got a bunch of snow in Johannesburg. I mean, it is winter in the southern hemisphere, I get that, but apparently it was not just a little dusting, it was legitimate measurable snow, which is like a once-a-decade thing there. Let's see. Sebastian, good morning to you. Chris, hello, hello. Alicia, good morning.
Delta 401, line of tower, runway 26 right, 1080 at flow, clear to land.
Timmy Tushu, hello, how are you? Doros, top of the morning to you. I don't know why I said that. You're in Cyprus. Good sound today. Glad. I'm here for it. Marcos, hello. Daniel, hi. Mary Moore, good morning.
Good day. 605, Atlanta Power at taxiway Delta, crossing 26 up, hold short runway 26 right.
Alright, we'll cross 26 left and hold short of 26 right at Delta.
737
1 at Charlie, crossing
coming
26 right,
in from Columbus here.
1 affirmative, crossing 26 right, 1 alpha to the ramp.
26 right, out to the ramp, sub 1.
Delta 2318, cross 27 to Papa, join Lima, ground plane 75.
Good morning, Mo. How are you? Did I miss anybody?
Air Canada 7257 Heavy, coming departure 133.47.
13347, Air Canada 7257.
Twofer right there. That is 757. 757 fans in the chat. What? Delta. Headed to O'Hare.
Actually, make it Pink Pier Charlie. Pink Pier Charlie, hold short of 27 left.
Just in time. Graham popping in the chat.
Delta 2683, land side runway.
Good evening to you in India, Abraham. Hello, loser. How are you? Claxy, CEO of the Southwest Aviation Appreciation Association in the chat. My precious coming in from Evansville here. Look at that smooth little toothpick. We have the president of the 757 fan club and the CEO of the Southwest Aviation Appreciation Association in the chat. So, board of directors to be elected soon. And by elected, I mean appointed. Primarily by me. Coming in on the south side there, an A321 coming from Providence.
Go straight to ramp 5, ramp tower, and have a great day.
I see that the Pepsi plane is hanging out over on the south side, sitting there, mocking me. 737 coming in from Memphis here. Today I am in charge of air traffic control. Camera's coming in from a different angle, so air traffic. Pretty urgent situation this morning. Southwest should be on both. We are equal opportunity Southwest runwaysians. I do see something coming in on Atlanta Bond too, so maybe we'll catch a few flights back there. Oh, speak of the devil, there she is. Korean Air, flight 261, going to Seattle. Yeah, there you are. It's a 747, 8-year-old plane on the creep. Nice shot there, camera op. At least one of us is on the ball this morning, huh? Well, that makes one of us, Alicia. Who is the queen in this scenario? Me or Korean Air? Korean Air is going to Seattle this morning, and then I'm guessing ultimately to, like, you know, Korea. Oh, we do have another one coming in on the Atlanta Bond. But first, got a little baby. Private owner. Embraer Phenom 100, 13-year-old plane. Hey there, little baby. That's right, Daniel. Daniel, that is correct. Phil, you get half credit. Alicia gets it. Ooh, distant banana.
3100 at uniform.
Guys, it is really warm in my booth this morning. I'm going to crank up the AC. Let me know if it gets too loud. I'll turn it back down again. 737 from Midway coming in there, Southwest. going to the south runway.
33, coming departure down.
Short Hartsfield 233.
Taxi to the ramp with me. Just keep moving. Traffic's on a half-mile final.
Coming in from O'Hare, 757. 757 fans in the chat. Well, what?
Me, November 9, Juliet, Juliet.
2903,
Delta 2903, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, 1090 at 3, clear to land.
What can I say, you guys? We gotta pay the light bill somehow. Banana at the gate, banana in wait. Don't worry, we'll catch a banana before it's too late.
3472 holds for the 27 right at Tango.
Oh, short 27 right at Tango.
737 coming in from Green Bay here. Look at that shot.
325.
Nice.
Bravo joining Echo, point 9, the other side goes 463.
I give it 3.5 stars. If you are brand new to Atlanta Plane Spotting Live, hi. Hey, what's up? I'm Jennifer Nittoso. And we are a little over a month a month old here at Atlanta Plane Spotting Live, Atlanta's premier hometown plane spotting channel, live from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the world's busiest airport, where it is currently 77 degrees. Winds are calm. Distant banana, headed for the south side. 7,821 departures expected from Hartsfield-Jackson in the next 7 days.
Right, 1090 at 3, clear to land.
It's a lot of flights, you guys. Coming in from Kansas City, Missouri. 757 fans in the chat. What? 23-year-old plane.
Delta 2298, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, 1090 at 4, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, Delta 2298.
2903, taxi via the Victor.
03.
Seven 737 coming in from Cedar Rapids here.
36 tower, 1090 at 4, runway 28 clear to land.
Delta 849, tower 127 right on the flight.
31 cross 27 left holds for the 27 right at number 5.
Across 27 left and hold short, 27 right on the spot.
13, 18 cross 27 left, hold short of 27 right. Uniform.
Cross 27 left here at Charlie, hold short 27 right, uniform, Delta 1518.
Delta 2702 holds for the 27 right at Tango.
Hold short 27 right, Tango, Delta 2702.
Delta 2702 towers 123, 185.
385, 170.
Delta.
Good morning to you, Ronaldo.
Left at Delta. Delta is with heavy.
Ew. Mom has entered the chat. Good morning, Mom. Claxy. When I flew from Miami to BNA, I had a layover at Atlanta. Atlanta is a pretty nice airport. If nothing else, we are big and we offer lots of choices. The international terminal is really nice, I think.
2470 Atlanta Hartsfield, just a couple of minutes for you for intrail spacing. It's a heavy 747 off the south complex that will turn northwest bound.
7 right, clear for takeoff.
Level slow, clear for takeoff, 7 right, coordinate. Go ahead.
Korean Air getting ready to go on the south side.
So 2298, taxi via the Victor Lewis, good day. Delta 1628, Atlanta time, runway 26 right, wind 100 at 3, clear to land.
We got 4 in the crook. Coming in here, 737 from Indianapolis. If we, oh, there she is. There's Korean Air.
Hold 727 right at Tango. Hold short 27 right at Tango, that's 12.
Let me get her going here. Look at her all leaving on time.
November 5, cross runway 27 right, going Mike, and ground 175. Cross 27 right at Mike, over the ground, Delta 27 at 2 at Tango, cross runway 27 right, going Moon, ground 175. Delta 27 right at Tango, going Moon, 175. Korean Air 261 Heavy, connect departure 133.47 today.
Departure 12347, Korean Air.
On the ramp 6 north also. 2463, turn left, hold short of runway.
Korean Air gets K-pop. However, I will provide air horns on request. On request only. Yes, Phil, and I have not gotten my coffee yet. Where is it? I'm waiting. I had to make my own monkey cup coffee this morning. 717 coming in from Springfield here.
Okay, at Delta, cross 26 left, contact Grand Tower and hold short of 6 north Delta Equipment.
Delta 4168, Atlanta time and white, 26 right, 110 at 3, clear to land.
That was an A320 headed for Atlanta way in the distance there. Right here, 717 going to Tulsa. Precious buzzing by there, coming in from Bloomington. Southwest to Indianapolis on the way out, 737. Good morning, Tyree. It was just here 2 minutes ago. Oh, do we have Ethiopian Air coming in soon? Let's see what I can... find on my computer.
Runway 27, big off. Southwest 28,
A321 going to Phoenix. That's your favorite one, Graham, right?
2463, just continue holding there.
You know, outside of any 757, of course. Look at that twofer. That is one for the south side and one for Atlanta Bahn. South side is a 737 coming in from Cincinnati. Atlanta Bahn, 757, fans in the chat, what? Coming in from Jacksonville. And a sidecar for your cocktail. Atlanta to Houston here. A320 and a little baby in the forefront. Twofer. Foreground, 737 from DC. Atlanta Bahn, 717 from Baton Rouge.
No, didn't say position at the home. November 8 Tango X-ray, cross runway 26 right, turn left on Bravo, taxi to runway 26 left, and hold short of runway 26 left.
Okay, I get that. Cross 26 right, Bravo 26 left.
Sub 2780, taxi to Houston, Victor Loop, half the line.
Victor Loop, got 27.
Sub 1509, contact line departure 1 in.
Sub 1509, switching today.
Southwest 20.
Cameras working overtime out there this morning, Alicia, for sure. Getting it done. On the nose here, Southwest going to Kansas City, Missouri, for the international friends in the chat. 737.
South 2136, taxi, Pink Sierra Charlie, hold short of runway 27 left.
Pink Sierra Charlie, short of 27 left, Delta 2136.
So, Atlanta Point will be traffic on field. 27 right, line up and away, Delta 965.
A319
Salute. 211003, runway 27
coming in from DC there.
Delta 1561 Atlanta Tower, wind 1003, runway 28 clear to land. 28 clear to land, Delta 15. Delta 1494, taxi peak here, Charlie, hold short of runway 27 left.
Abraham, we are on slightly earlier this morning than yesterday morning, so that might be part of it, although we were very busy yesterday.
1245, contact line for special, have a good day. Delta 830.
My precious coming in here from Albany. 16-year-old plane. Yes, yes. Be like CW Media. Feed Jenny constant validation and approval. Smash that like button. Woo! You guys. We got one in the bend, and then quite the conga line. On deck, on the creep, in the boot, in the parking lot.
Charlie, hold short of runway 27 left.
Ethiopian is third in line on the south side. Let me see if I can pull that up on my supercomputer.
Ethiopian 518 Heavy Tower, wind 100327 miles per land.
I actually just heard air traffic control mention it too. 787 from Dublin, Ethiopian Air should be on the ground in 1 minute. South side. What?
2868 runway, subline up to
737 there coming in from Cleveland. Oh, one of those is Ethiopian Air, I think. Is that her? I believe it is.
Left wing, T7 right, 738 or 9, copy traffic.
Delta 1382, left November, hold 27 right Papa.
Hold 27 right Papa, Delta 1382.
So 1382, monitor tower 12385, have a good day.
135.
Ethiopian Airlines Flight 518 coming in from Dublin. Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, 5-year-old plane. Thanks for joining us on Atlanta Plane Spotting Live this morning, Ethiopian Air. Have a pleasant day. And yeah, you're right, coming in about a half hour early. A321 from Milwaukee here.
2136, cross 27 left steer, Charlie, hold short runway 27 right at uniform.
Alright, clear across 27 left, let's do Charlie.
Thank you. Delta 1494, keep your speed up, cross 27 left steer, Charlie, hold short runway 27 right, November 5.
1494, clear across 27 left here, Charlie, hold short 27 right, November 5.
Ethiopian 518 heavy
Crisscross.
Parking today. Ethiopian 518 heavy right turn at the end, hold short 27.
I'm sure Graham is going to jump in here, but there are quite a few flights from Dublin to Atlanta on Ethiopian Air.
Tower on 12385, have a good day. 2385, please.
737 on the way to Little Rock, heading out. Might squeak in a twofer here. We got a 757, fans in the chat, what? Coming in from Minneapolis, right behind it.
Delta 1494, monitor tower 2385. Have a good day.
There she is. You guys, there are planes everywhere. Breaking news. My precious going to Knoxville here.
Southwest 3009, connect to Park 209.
This Park, you have a great day, Southwest 3009.
Oh my goodness, 106 people in the chat already. Holy moly.
3066, winds 110 at 3, RNF.
We're only 34 minutes in and it's time for party music? Good job, everybody. And by everybody, I mean everybody. What do you mean by everybody, Jen? All right, come on. There we go.
All right, cross 27 left here at Little Christian, right, November 5.
I know you guys love it when I get exceptionally literal at 8:35 in the morning.
Tango, short 27 right now.
And I mean, I guess while I'm here, we might as well do a little...
2385 Delta.
So the 2098 monitor tower 12385. Have a good day.
12385 Delta 2098.
For the conga line. Headed to Lexington here, 717, 23-year-old plane. So I switched my monitor and my iPad in my booth, and I keep trying to touch my monitor and use the mouse on my iPad. Because, you know, I like to make life difficult for myself. Little baby coming in from PBI there. It's a Cessna 750 Citation X. It is 18 years old. It's a pretty cool looking plane, huh? It's a private owner. Mo, I'm going to get right on that. Banana in the bottom.
Number 5, join Mike and contact ground to 2098.
757 what coming down on the south side. 737 headed for Atlanta Hartsfield.
Number 2, wind 1003, runway 27 left clear land. 7 left clear land, 2924.
Becoming Courtney Marie Fowler, good morning. Coming back through Atlanta from Rome on the 30th in the afternoon. Sort of hoping your show is on then. Ha ha, ha ha. Otherwise, happy hump day. Courtney Marie, when we get a little closer to that date, if you wouldn't mind sending me a reminder, either on the YouTube channel or on the Twitters, I'll see what I can do about that. Little baby taking off. That's double little babies, you guys. This is a Cessna 650 Citation 7, 31-year-old plane, private owner. Also, Courtney Marie, thank you so much for the $4 donation. It is very much appreciated around these parts. What are you doing? Oh, you are looking expensive this morning. What? Where's my song? There we go.
Delta 1044, monitor tower 12385. Have a good day.
2385, Delta 1044.
Delta 2540, number 2, wind 0990 at 3, runway 27 left clear land.
Thank you very much, Courtney Marie. We appreciate your support. $8:38. Party music, looking expensive. We are off to a good start this morning, except for the part where I moved my webcam and did the first part of the show, half in the frame and half out. Woo!
0 entry, runway 27 left, for the land. Endeavor 40 or 5365, traffic 2 out, cross 27 left here, Charlie, hold short 27 right at uniform.
I see a banana getting ready to split. A320 going to Toronto here, 30-year-old plane. CW Media, business opportunity. Maybe we could ask Lil Jon to help us out. So, true story. I don't know if any of you guys watch Lil Jon Wants to Do What on HGTV, the greatest home design show of all time. It's based here out of Atlanta. They started their new season this week. And I can't give away too much, but a personal friend of mine works for a company that is involved in this season. No joke. She's got a Lil Jon's phone number in her phone, and I might be a little jelly. $7:57. Off to LAX. 7:57 past the Chihuahua. Yeah, I haven't seen any Frontiers yet this morning either, Phil. CW Media. I cannot spill any more tea at this moment, but as soon as I can, you probably won't get me to shut up about it. Since I am now 2 degrees removed from Lil Jon, and I think he rules. JetBlue coming in from Boston there in an A220. That is a 2-year-old plane. Meanwhile, Banana on the way out to O'Hare.
Sorry, who needs to localize it?
We'll go with. Good morning, James Henry. How are you?
Traffic downfield, runway 27 right, line up runway.
I'm away, 27 right, now 2336.
7:17. Nope. Yes. 7:17. Going to Huntsville. Beauty.
Hold short 27 right up top.
So 797, thank you. Monitor tower 12385. Have a good day.
Travel from 242, runway 27 line up and away to 10080 at 4.
Runway 26 left, runway 22.
311306, contact line of Park Avenue.
Partner.
And that was 2242. I don't think you need it, but the blast will bid out for 26 left and just the localizer.
That's all we need, and we appreciate it.
You're welcome.
42, traffic 2 out front, 27 left here, Charlie, hold short, runway 27 right, November 5.
Third cross 27 left here, Charlie, hold short 27 right, November 5, Delta 42.
Delta 10, 69.
7:57 off to Minneapolis there.
Please. Left November, hold short of 27 right at Papa, Delta 1069. Delta 1069, monitor tower 12385, have a good day. 12385, good day, Delta 1069.
5473 to visual 27 left.
Endeavor 5473, tower number 2, wind 0804, runway 27 left to the land.
737, max 8. Off to San Antonio here.
Monitor tower 12385, have a good day, 12385.
CW Media, I'm not sure if you received the memo, but we are working to trademark our own version of the Lurkers Lounge. It is either the Skulker section, the Prowler Precinct, or the Creeper Cave until somebody gives me something better.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, KATL 1364.
Southwest 3511 at Lima 14, join Lima, then taxi to get Lima to Lima Alpha.
Lima to Lima Alpha, Lima 14, Lima to Lima Alpha, Southwest 3511. How long is it going to be for us?
So I'm going to have you on the runway 46 to make it 48 times, so we'll be 2 departures from before I go again.
All right, sounds good.
Courtney Marie, I can't say that I have heard any rumors of a new airport here. We have several small airfields that surround Metro Atlanta. I would assume they would sooner expand at Hartsfield before they would put in another major airport. Or maybe they'd go for another city. Yeah, that's true. Birmingham is less than 2 hours, traffic notwithstanding. And depending on where in Atlanta you're driving from, the Nuke is less than 2 hours too.
Right, in November, near 5470.
Seven 717 coming in here from Madison.
473, you can monitor tower 12385, have a good morning.
2385, they're 5473.
27 right above 5, going line 175.
JetBlue 787, quickly at Papa, cross runway 27 right, join Lima, connect ground point 75.
Good morning, Phil. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
04, runway 27 left to the land.
From Warwickshire. How is the weather in Warwickshire this afternoon? $757 fans in the chat. What? This one's going to Vegas. 20-year-old plane. Lucky sevens for Vegas. Aviation. What up? How are you? I don't love calling you loser, but hey, loser, we're all good.
1101, monitor tower 12385, have a good day.
Hi, monitor tower 12385, Delta 1101.
Sam Ryan checking in from Australia. Good evening? Good night?
71, wind 0703, runway 27
Aviation, we love you. We appreciate your support. When you simulatedly land at the airport, let us know. Lance D from ATL chiming in, bemoaning the fact that we don't have a second airport. In the 17 years I have lived here, I have never heard talk of another big airport, but I don't know. Maybe I don't run in the right circles. So if anybody from Atlanta has got some second airport tea, spill away in the chat. Yes, please. I would be so appreciative if everyone in the chat and in the Prowler precinct would smash that like button.
At number 5, cross 27 right, join Mike, ground point 75, Delta 2188.
Delta 2817, connect approach now.
Delta 2817. Right on November, short of 27 right on November 5, Delta 1230.
Connect ground point 75.
Alright, Delta 11 on 1 across 27 right, join November side, point 5, Delta
737 going to Pittsburgh here. The weather in Warwickshire is very warm at 20 degrees this afternoon, and tonight it will be 11 degrees Celsius.
You can monitor tower 12385. Have a good day.
Making me work for it this morning. That's fine. That's fine. So 68 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Very warm for Warwickshire.
You want to go next? You'll put one more in front of you.
We're ready.
1213, runway 27 right, line up away.
27 full length, 1 from way.
And down to 52 degrees this evening. Fahrenheit. I would have to put on a coat if it was 58 degrees here. 717 going to Bentonville.
Fairwing 740 left on November, and hold short runway 27 right at Papa, please.
Right, take off on 1230.
Is that Southside or Atlanta Bond? That's a...
What
is that? Where are you? Where'd you go?
Have a good day.
Guess that was Southside. 737 coming in from Pensacola.
There'll be a traffic medical emergency in outfield.
27 right, Charlie, line up and wait, Delta 577.
On street actually looks good at the approach end for 27 left. Proceed on the runway and advise you when you're clear.
A321 headed to Dallas.
35, traffic is waiting, cross 27 right, join Mike, connect ground point 75.
Delta 1235, November 5, across 27 right, and verify Mike, point 5.
That is correct.
27 right, join Lima and ground point 75. Have a good day.
Alright, Tango, cross 27 right, so Lima and contact ground, Delta 3.
Delta 1213, coming to departure.
Go ahead, departure, Delta 13. See ya.
You can monitor tower 12385. Have a good morning.
767 going to DFW here. That gets us our domestic heavy music.
Departure is at Trace Center, Atlanta now. It's correct 37
Delta 1227, runway 27 right, front up and away.
Alright, line up away, runway 27 right, Delta 1227.
Transfer departures, wind 005, altimeter 006.
10-year-old 767 headed to DFW, where the temperature is currently 82 degrees and skies are cloudy and winds are out of the south at 13 miles an hour. Hey neighbor in Norcross, how you doing, Timothy? You hear of a second commercial airport in the metro area from time to time, but of course, NIMBY, yep, that is a problem for sure. 141 friends in the chat. Many of you keeping to the Prowler precinct this morning, I realize. It's a little early, but have a few more sips of coffee or Monster or delicious, delicious Diet Coke. And then step into the chat. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what the temperature is where you are. Tell me something good. Yes, by all means. Feel free to subscribe to Jen Spotting, where I will give you updates on Atlanta Plane Spotting Live. Jen Spotting is Atlanta's premier hometown YouTube channel about Atlanta's premier YouTube plane spotting channel. I think I just got caught in some sort of a feedback loop there. Anyway, we have like quadrupled our subscriber numbers over at Jen Spotting. over the last few days. Last I checked, whew, 26 subscribers? What? I am building a media empire, you guys. Get in on the ground floor. Was it my banana poem? Is that what you're talking about, Phil Cognito? 145 people in the chat. I see that number hit 150. There's more party music. We're only a few away, so I feel like we can probably make that happen.
Your patience has been greatly appreciated. There at taxiway November 5, cross.
EVA Air coming in on the south side. Let me get that up here. There she is, in fact. 777s coming in from Anchorage. All right, I need a call here. Does EVA Air, since it's coming from Anchorage, get domestic party music? Or since it is an international airline, does it get air horns? Somebody tell me what to do. And hurry up. Oh, Phil. Right. Okay, I'm just making a call. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Double banana at the gate. Oh, we got a good shot of that one. Too late, Chris. Too late. But while we're here. That 777 EVA Air was a one-year-old plane. Just FYI. A320 for the banana. It is 9:01 a.m. I am Jennifer Nittoso. You are watching Atlanta Plane Spotting Live, Atlanta's premier hometown plane spotting channel, bringing you live streams from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the world's busiest airport. I have hopefully adjusted my camera so that if I come in here, you see my whole person and not half a person. Rick W., good morning. How are you? Chris, those aren't the rules. It's not where it's from. It's where it's going. Or something. Chris, I don't know what the rules are. I can't even keep track of my own rules. I might need to appoint a vice president of rules that Jen makes for Atlanta Plane Spotting Live soon. Nope, still half my face. Okay, I'm gonna make this happen, you guys. Here we go. Not better. Why can't I fix this morning? Is that better? A little better? Hi. I still need to make some tweaks though, because this microphone is right in the middle of where I look at my screen. But I'm gonna get there, you guys. Graham Leggett says a fifth of the flights from Atlanta are 757s. I cannot dispute that number, so let's just say sure. Why not? Okay. Let's get a temperature check here. I don't believe that. I'm going to get a second temperature check on my very sophisticated temperature sensing piece of equipment here. 78 degrees right now at Hartsfield-Jackson. Visibility is 10 miles. Dew point is 65, which puts the heat index at 80 degrees. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 miles an hour. Boom.
506 right, November. Hold short 27 right, November.
CW Media, if you want to set that up for me, I accept. A tenth of the flights. All right, now, Graham, man, pull your stats together. You're making me look bad. Hello, loser? Loser, would you consider, like, a different handle? Or maybe an addition to your handle? I feel very uncomfortable repeatedly calling you loser. We're not that kind of show. We're friendly. 737 going to Albuquerque here. Peter PDK, how you doing? Oh, you only said hello to Phil Tovey, not to me. Never mind. Banana rolling out in the background there. Diet Coke rolling in right here. First twofer of the 9 a.m. hour. 757 coming in from Fort Lauderdale in the background. CRJ 701 in the foreground going to Knoxville. Guy Wilson joining us from St. Martin. How are you? I have been to St. Martin. Lovely place. Great runway. I mean, great for observers. For the pilots, maybe not so much. I'm sure many of you know St. Martin is, if not the, I'm pretty sure it's the shortest runway in the world, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, like for commercial airliners. Oh, Phil wants to get in the weeds about my microphone. It is an MXL Aria large diaphragm condenser mic. It is a wee bit more affordable than a Shure mic. Right, Aviation, that's true. People have heard me tell the story of my first time coming into the Atlanta airport and deciding it's not that far. I don't need to take the plane train. I'll just walk. And then it got to a point where I was like, well, I've walked this far. I'll just keep going. It can't be that much further. Oh, but it can. It can be.
Delta 1366, Cuba to company off the right there.
1366, if you're with me, give it a company there on the right. They're going to pull in front of you.
If you are in the Skulker section or the Prowler precinct, I would love it if you would pop in the chat, say hi, tell me where you're from. Tell me what the temperature is where you are. Tell me what your favorite airplane snack is. Ooh, spicy. Have we talked about airplane snacks before? I don't think we have. This is extremely important information. Little baby. Embraer Phenom 100. Private owner. Heading out. 13-year-old plane. Hey there, little baby. Oh, thanks, Rick W. No, you're killing it. Gosh, that plane is so teeny, you guys. It's so teeny. I want to put it in my pocket, carry it around.
George, 27 right at uniform, Delta 1988.
Delta 1988, you can go ahead and monitor tower 12385. Have a good day.
12385 from Delta 1988. Departure Delta 346 after them.
Juliet, remain with me. We just make sure you guys get on the RNAV, then I'll switch you. Just remain with me for now.
I roger that. Thanks, AJ. We're turning here in 3 seconds for now. Got me.
737 MAX 8 from Pittsburgh coming in there. Maddie checking in from a blustery Manchester. How are you? Nick D reporting in from Iowa. How are you this morning? Caffeinated Misfit says Swiss Air has the best food. Well, I would be willing to bet that the majority of people in the chat have not flown Swiss Air. So, tell me all about it. Ding!
786, you'll be out to the company on the runway. Thanks, sir.
.26-year-old 757 headed to Santa Ana here. 757 fans in the chat. Whoop, whoop. CW Media, do you know something that I don't know? .757 fans in the chat. Well, what? That one coming in from Kansas City. Let me tell you something about the Coca-Cola Museum. One thing and one thing only. If you have not been there, you absolutely have to try the Beverly. For those who don't know, at the end of the Coca-Cola Museum tour, there are dozens of fountains where you can try Coca-Cola products from all over the world. Some are great.
Left on Bravo, hold short, 26 left.
Some are not my preference. But the best, by far, is the Beverly. It's like a religious experience, you guys. No, I am so right, caffeinated misfit. If you go and you don't try the Beverly, like, you need to re-examine your life choices. This is well known, well documented. How is it a Disney cult thing? Isn't it an Italian soda?
Copy, no problem. Yep, I have you short of Delta because
737 off to Indianapolis there.
Direction, all that stuff. So, yep, just short of Delta, just keep me advised and I'll get you another stuff then when you're all set.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Misfit, I did not know that, but no spoilers. I do not care for the vanilla flavored Coca-Cola products, though every once in a while I get a bee in my bonnet. What? Did Kathy Davidson's voice just come out of my mouth again? I get a hankering for cream soda, diet cream soda, and I buy it. I'm like, this is good. And then I have the second one, and I'm like, what was I thinking? And I'm good for another like 6 years. 737 coming in from Charleston on the south side. John Casella coming in from South Florida, sweating it out at 9:13 in the morning. 757 coming in from Raleigh this morning. Do we usually get a 757 from Raleigh? Seems like a big plane for Raleigh. Oh no, Chris, are you leaving us already? We've only just begun. 737 here, going to St. Louis. Caffeinated Misfit. Lime Diet Coke was my reason for living. And then they took it away in cans. You can only get it in like those, what are those Coke machines called? Freestyle ones, but it doesn't taste the same as the Diet Coke with lime that came in the cans. It literally broke my heart when they stopped making it. I was buying like old packs on eBay and Amazon. Like I was desperate. Like I had to go to a clinic for withdrawals. Took me a long time to get over that. I'm not sure I'm really entirely over it. I think we finally got a friend here. Frontier, oh! My special friend, no less. Pike the Otter livery. Frontier Flight 1698 going to Cincinnati. Well, if it's going to be any friend to start us off, I'm glad it's Pike. Hi, Pike.
1771 cut departure today. Southwest 71 switches.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard pass for me, Misfit. And it's not even the mango part. I think you know why. Hi, Pike. Pike, you look so happy this morning. Pike, you make me happy.
Hold short of ramp 6, Delta 20.
Thanks. And when you're short of 6 north, you pull up all the way to that white concrete, that blue white concrete. That way we'll have room behind it. And switch over to ramp 3137, the bridge underneath the tower. Have a good one.
That was for Pike. Southwest coming in from Milwaukee here in a 737. Well, Phil, there's no accounting for taste, I guess. Chatburn. Pike's on the way out. That is a 6-year-old Pike right there. I seriously cannot handle how cute he is.
Still the 920 RNAV football runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. Delta 920 RNAV football.
Oh, caffeinated Misfit, I missed your exit too. Fare thee well. I went into some sort of a Diet Coke trance there.
11, monitor tower 125.32. 2532, Tug 11.
004, runway 27 left for land.
If you have just entered, you are watching Atlanta Plane Spotting Live, Atlanta's premier hometown plane spotting channel, live from Hartsfield-Jackson International, the world's busiest airport. We're streaming a few times a week, assuming Mother Nature allows it. That's a 757 coming in from Orlando, coming in on the south side, 20-year-old plane, and the Atlanta to Orlando route is the busiest one at Hartsfield. 757 from Boston, just coming down on the north runway. Double 757s there. Graham, are you excited? Are you still here? The real MCJ firing up the chat. Good morning. Oh, okay. Caffeinated Misfit. Oh, Now I don't have to have the vapors. Still here.
And over 5503, turn 127 right, line up and wait. There will be traffic downfield.
27 right, line up and wait there, 5503.
Yosegi, Joseji, or some combination of those consonant sounds. Hello, in Nairobi, Kenya. How are you? Banana on deck. So yes, if you are new in the Prowler precinct and you have not yet, we would just love it if you would like and subscribe to Atlanta Plane Spotting Live. We are just a little over a month old, so we are building a Metro ATL plane spotting community, and your support is very much appreciated. 717 going to Asheville here. Ben Cobbs roasting in Fort Lauderdale this morning. .757 coming in from New Orleans right now on the south side. So many 757s, so little time. A320 coming in from Sioux Falls. That is a 31-year-old plane. Entered into the Old Broad category this morning.
Delta 648, Delta 400. Delta 648, switch, have it going.
Banana phone. Doo, 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 doo. What's that? No one's paying you to sing, Jen? Well, we'll just see about that, won't we? I've mentioned the last couple of mornings that you get three back-to-back morning streams this week. Monday, yesterday, today, and then we are taking a few days off, and we will be back next week. Everything's cool, everything's fun, just taking care of business behind the scenes. 737 coming in from Cleveland here. I apparently am going to the Coca-Cola Museum during my time off, or maybe the Delta Museum. CW Media will be accompanying me there. So you can check Jen Spotting for updates for when we will be back in action next week.
Hold short, runway 27 right at Tango.
Hold short 27 right Tango, Delta 2569.
2569, tower still hold a position at Tango now, cross runway 27 right, taxi to RIF 1 with me, have a good day.
I am going to go refill the Diet Coke since we have a short break. Not for long, though. There are so many on the creep. BRB. Talk amongst yourselves. Your topic? Pretzels versus peanuts. Go.
South 2987, Atlanta Tower 1003, runway 27 left for the land.
Clear the land, 27 left, southwest 2987.
Small runway 27 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV small, clear, takeoff, 27 right, Delta 29.
10-8, Roger, cruiser.
Hold short, make sure at Tango. Was 1199, Atlanta Tower runway 27 right, line up and wait, was 140 at 4.
Alright, we'll line up and wait 27 right, this is Charlie, Southwest 1199, good morning.
Good morning.
Delta 2073, 26 left, line up away.
Left one, Delta 76.
Delta 2509 and AJ. Southwest 3714, back to the Victor Loop.
Victor Loop, Southwest 3714.
Delta 2509, last fire, 96 right, wind 1604, clear to land. Clear to land, 26 right, Delta 2509. Delta 2073, RNAV 2, copy, 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV left, takeoff, that's 27.
Down there and monitor 123.85 good day.
2385, good day.
RNAV to impasse, 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV impasse, takeoff, 26 left,
Delta 904, when you get down there, 26 left, line up away.
Delta 904, line up away.
Papa across 97 right, runway 1 take off, push 75.
That Papa across 97 right, join Lima, 0.75, Southwest 1559.
03 Atlanta Tower 150 at 4, runway 27 left for land.
Southwest 1199, contact Atlanta, departure out of the line.
Or departure Southwest 1199, it is 25 degrees south, correct?
It is today, have a good one. So, Endeavor 5004, RNAV small, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. Delta 81, Atlanta Tower runway 27 right, line up away.
Line up away, 27 right, Southwest.
SA08.
1593 are now to slow, runway 27 right, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, WestJet 1593. RNAV to slow for WestJet 1593.
I am back.
One power.
And I think I need to play some party music, don't I? Double party music?
1504, contact Atlanta departure.
Trying to come up with something different for this morning. Oh yeah, okay, why not? Sure. Honestly, I'm not sure how we made it this far into Atlanta Plane Spotting Live without me playing Peanut Butter Jelly Time. But it's in the playlist now, so it'll be back. All right, what did I miss? Goodness, look at all this. Tom Marchant. Hope I'm saying that right. Pretzels. Matthew White, we have already covered the Beverly. In the not too distant future, there may be a video of me enjoying the Beverly on Jen spotting, since that's what the masses seem to want. Jay O'Hare Aviation, good morning to you in Chicago. How is it in Chicagoland this morning?
3347, COS at 1593.
Always looking up. Hey, hi, hello. Pretzels. They go with cheese, peanut butter, chocolate, beer, etc. You are not wrong. So there is a hometown pretzel brand in Atlanta called Knotty, Knotty pretzels. They are supposedly to be consumed with beer. That is what they are marketed for or made for. Beer or not beer, though, man, their pretzels are good. I think they sprinkle a little crack on them. The buffalo wing ones are outstanding. The Italian ones are great. I go back and forth between which one is better. But I have some friends up north. I even got them onto the Knotty pretzels. They have them shipped. They're so good.
Delta 2547, Atlanta Siren, wait to send my line from way.
27 right, line point, Delta 2547.
Phil Cognito, sometimes there's a glitch in the matrix. You just gotta refresh. At the moment, we are a little quiet on the north runways.
The 2547, RNF football, runway 27 right, clear takeoff.
RNF football, runway 27 right, clear takeoff, Delta 2547.
Delta 2408, Atlanta Siren, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
27 right, line up and wait, Delta 2408.
Team 21, contact line of departure, have a good day.
There we go. I fixed it for you. You're welcome. LOL.
FA08. FA08, you have access to Bravo, just yield all aircraft and you hold for all runways. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Getting it together in the bend here. First up is a 737 to Midway. 6-year-old plane.
Victor, contact ground point 9.
Bravo Victor, ground point 9, spearing 635.
Tug 1 cross 265, hold to around 6 north.
Did I say I was open for suggestions? CW Media, what are you, my agent?
568 Atlanta Hartsfield.
I mean, can you just walk into Delta Ops?
At 5457, contact Atlanta departure, have one in.
I know sometimes we have current and former aviation employees in the chat, so I guess if anybody's got a hookup at Delta Ops who can let me come take a tour with my camera, well, and by camera I mean my iPhone, I don't know, send me a message.
Contact
737 off to Midway here.
I'm here. I just gotta wait for a guy on the south side.
Delta 2647.
CW Media is in charge.
2408, contact Atlanta departure.
CW Media predated me.
Yes. Dash 568 RNAV to depart runway 27 right, lift it up.
Okay, Aviation, that makes a little bit of sense, I guess. .717 from Baton Rouge, headed into the south side. Phil, I would love that. If anyone would like to finance that trip for me, I'm interested. .717 coming in from Charlotte.
.17 RNAV is blown, runway 27 right, clear take off. Right, clear take off, Frontier. 1079 Atlanta Tower, runway 7 right, Lima Charlie, line up the way.
November, hold short 27 right at uniform, Delta 2671.
Headed the pack here is an A320 going to Rochester. Right behind it, my precious going to Fort Wayne. Eric, Northern Irish pilot. Hey, hi, hello, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Okay, we'll give way inside Delta 2325.
Lanes 1079 RNF is blown, runway 27 right, clear take off.
Eric, where are you checking in from? What's the temperature? What's for dinner? What's your favorite flight snack? What size shoe are you? I'm just kidding. Jokes are better when I don't slur them. Oh, I am crushing it every day, Eric. Thanks for asking. Twofer. Banana sidecar. That is our A320 to Rochester. On the way out. Southwest 737 on the way in.
5405. Keep it in there for me, please.
A Precious to Fort Wayne teeing up here.
Minus, how are you on?
We are under 5405.
Under 5405, traffic waiting in position for you at Tango, crossing 2 Sunrise on Lima, contact ground plate 75.
Tango crossing to the right, crossing to ground point 75.
Southwest 2928 over AJ for 26 right.
Southwest 928, electric to the tower. Lower now, just 2016. Run engine inboard, 26 left, running 26 left, to the left.
Roger, Delta 2543, you do this thing.
759, monitor 123.85, good day.
235, good morning.
757 from Miami coming in there. 757 fans in the chat. What? Little baby coming from Teterboro. Embraer Phenom 300. It's a flex jet flight.
Secure number 1 for 26 right, running 26 right, secure, clear to land, that's Southwest on 4 times.
Good land, 26 right, Delta 4.
Waiting in position.
Cross, and check ground point 75 on the other side, Delta 1059. 26 right.
410 Atlanta Tower, 26 right to the line.
Clear to land, 26 right, Delta 410.
Alexa 374, next side right turn, taxi Alpha.
737 coming in from Indianapolis.
27 monitor tower 123.85, good day.
Southwest 1132. 24.
09, contact Atlanta departure, have a good one.
16 degrees Celsius is 61 degrees for those of us forever enslaved to the Fahrenheit system. The fast flying Virginian has entered the chat. Hello.
29 and 28. Speed up to Echo 3. Join Echo and ground point 9. That'll give you a straight shot for 3.
Southwest Kansas.
2928.
What airline or airport do you fly out of, Tom Marchant?
Have a good day. Delta 927, Atlanta Tower, wait for some right line up away.
Is that right, line away, Delta 927?
A319 coming in from Montreal here. That's a pretty shot. Garden City. Is that a teeny airport? .737 off to Nashville here.
At 27 Arnett football, runway 7 right, clear takeoff.
Arnett football, 27 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 927.
Delta 2161, contact line departure today.
Departure, good day, Delta 21. Delta 1526, back to exhibit. Vector loop, Delta 1526.
A320 coming in from DC.
Hartsfield line, left wing net.
Delta 2384, contact minus 5.
82 degrees right now at Ronald Reagan. We're still sitting at 78 degrees at Hartsfield.
Contact ground point 75 a day.
Join Mike, ground point 75, South 113.
A320 off to Midway there.
Victor Loop, Delta 410.
It won't be for long, Misfit.
490
It won't be for long. All right.
On Airbus 26 right.
I heard
104, go to land.
on the street. That is Otto the Owl livery on the Frontier plane that is third in line in the bend. Oh, hey. United coming in hot right there. A319 from O'Hare.
Okay, RNS about to get rapid takeoff.
One gate. Well, all right. At least it's a CRJ 700 and not like a prop plane. There's a CRJ 900 LR right there going to Tri-Cities. My precious.
291 on LM pass, 26 left, over to go.
Oh no, really, Misfit? I missed the memo on that. Where did that happen? Don't say Atlanta.
26 left, left wing.
That had to be in, I'm gonna guess Gwinnett. Lanier. Well, that doesn't count. Everybody knows Lake Lanier is haunted. Is she okay? For the uninitiated in the chat, Lake Lanier is 100% haunted. Hi, Lisa Taylor. Oh, there's a movie? So, Lake Lanier is a man-made lake northeast of Atlanta. I think that's still Gwinnett. Is that Gwinnett or is it the next county up? It's up 85. It was made, came to be, I think, in the 50s. And they flooded an entire town of people who lived on the margins. They kicked them out. They displaced them. For the most part, they didn't remove the buildings or the trees or anything. And so there are just accidents on Lake Lanier all the time. Stuff floating up from the bottom, trees, whatever causes boating accidents, drownings, angry beavers. I think I've been to Lake Lanier once, and that was enough for me. And it was when I very first moved to Atlanta, and I didn't know any better. Now I know. Gwinnett and Hall County. Thanks, Misfit. Jared Nation, yes, coming. One of the cities around Lake Lanier. Yeah, they didn't, not even the headstones, not even the graves. Yeah, so it is haunted. Caffeinated Misfit. Oh, tell me more about the movie. How did I not know that? Long overdue. That was an A321 coming in from Houston there. The whole lake is angry, Phil. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, that's a different situation, Aviation. and a terrible stereotype. Who's in it, Misfit? I'm gonna just have to Google it, aren't I? 717 going to Little Rock here. I do see little, and by little I mean big, UPS plane meandering by too. That UPS plane is an Airbus A300 F4 622R. The majority of Ozark was filmed around Lake Lanier. Employed quite a few people. Okay, this is Otto the Owl on our Frontier flight to Ontario, A321. What's that? You want to know more about Otto the Owl? The Hunger Games, part of it was filmed in Cobb County at Sweetwater Creek State Park, also at the Quarry in the city of Atlanta. Joshua LeClaire, how are you? Good morning.
That's all, pick off 27 right, the 1950.
11 there, Charlie cross 26 left, and then on Bravo, transition over to Delta, so hold short of 26 right.
Oh, cross 26 left, Charlie, hold short, 26 right at Delta, flag 11.
Flag 11 under 19-1. 19, flag 11. Delta 87, attack Pacific clearly.
All right, it took me a minute to get there, but Otto the Owl, synonymous with wisdom, owls are one of the most notorious nocturnal birds. Easily recognized by their large eyes and flat face, owls are the quietest bird of prey. Tell that to the owls who are constantly yelling at each other in my backyard. Owls can turn their heads almost 270 degrees. The better to see you with, my pretty. With over 200 species worldwide, it's no surprise why people are fascinated by the wise owl. A321? Nope. Lies. Is it lies? Yeah, I think that's lies. Wrong one. Flight radar 24. Needs to be poked. Yeah, I'm not sure who that one was, you guys. Oh gosh, it just zoomed off my screen. That was going to Harrisburg. Wow, 717 going to Harrisburg right there. I think we might get a twofer here. Alaska Air, 737 going to Seattle, and coming in right behind it, United out of Dulles, about to come in. Oh, really, Misfit? Ooh, T. Rick W, nice on the pronunciation. Someone has been paying attention in my dialect classes. I think the biggest species of owls are either the horned or is it barred owls? One of those two, I think, are the biggest, but I don't know. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Southwest from Tampa coming in on the south side, 737. The owl? I I think you're messing with me. Off to Houston here. 82 degrees in Houston right now. I think our UPS plane is about to cut the line here. See, we have 165 people in the chat, which requires party music. And we have a domestic heavy, A300 F4. So this song will be doing double duty. It's almost 10 o'clock. After we hit the 10 a.m. hour, it's time to get up and stretch, you guys. Time to do stretchies.
Delta 1898, line of time, runway 27 right, line of away.
Runway 27 right, Delta 1898.
Delta 2739, high tech line of
Waiting to go here. A320 to Houston, behind it. A320 to San Antonio. Can we get a Texas hat trick here? We can, behind that. An A321 to Houston. That is funny, you guys. I have psychic powers. Please call me Miss Cleo for the next 10 minutes. All right, first up, A320 to Houston. 29-year-old plane, United Airlines. Claudemir has entered the chat. Hello. Touching down from DFW in A321. What comes after a hat trick? I don't know. A pants trick? That doesn't sound good. Control-Alt-Delete that one. Next up for Texas, A320 to San Antonio, 30-year-old plane. Wait, which owl is 5 feet tall? That sounds like a nightmare. The eagle owl? I am not familiar and I prefer to stay that way. That sounds like a legitimate horror movie. You know who hangs out with eagle owls? The ghosts and the rabid beavers at Lake Lanier. Guy Wilson. Guy Wilson made a fun of you guys. He gets a cookie. Next up for Texas, A321 going to Houston. Did I see the Owl City of Decatur got a pic of a few weeks ago? No, I did not see it. I need to write these things down so I remember to Google it when I'm not looking at 17 screens. Decatur, for the non-Atlantans, is a city on the southeast side of Atlanta. Partially inside of 285, partially outside. Unincorporated Decatur, or unincorporated cab is gigantic. But the city of Decatur is very cool. Has seen a lot of resurgence and growth for the past several years. It is partially southeast of downtown, Caffeinated Misfit, because it is gigantic. Hello, male chatter. LOL. All right, finally mixing it up here. 757 going to Mexico City. 757 fans in the chat. Leg it. I think I'm going to say leg it instead of what from now on. Right, the city part due east, but the unincorporated part of Decatur is gigantic and extends outside of 285 to the east and to the south. Are you going to make me pull up a map? Because I will do it.
At Tango, cross 927 right, go straight into ramp 1. Just contact the ramp tower, have the line.
Hey, cross 927 right, Tango, turn the rainbow pump,
Delta 586, contact line with private area.
I mean, we are all friends on here, but Misfit and I are having a fight. You know, it happens. We're having a fight about geography. Oh, hello. So busy fighting about the city of Decatur, and look what happens. Are you happy now, Misfit? Are you happy? Do you see what you did? You know what you did. Ugh, what a shot. And a twofer to boot. Since I was a little slack on that, I will give you K-pop with a bonus air horn. It is 10:01 EDT. You are watching Atlanta Plane Spotting Live. I am Jennifer Nittoso, your host and the hair traffic controller this morning. Let's see, speaking of hat tricks, if we bring my video in, if I am centered in the picture this time. I don't have high hopes, you guys. The camera is like reverses what it is in the booth, and I can't seem to get it right. Hopefully, I have fixed it now. Oh, pretty close, right? Better? Nope, better? Yes, better! Hey, but I gotta do this. Hey! Now we're cooking with gas. Korean Air just chilling. Overwhelmed by the K-pop air horn twofer, no doubt. Joshua LeClaire says this is a great show. Joshua knows what's up. If you are new, hi, I'm glad you found us. We are relatively new as well. Atlanta Plane Spotting Live has been around for a little over a month. We are a new show. We are growing our community. So if you have not liked, subscribed, shared, turned on your notifications, etc., maybe now's the time to do that, maybe. If you've been hanging out here in the Prowler Precinct or the skulking section, if you've been in a skulking sitch, maybe now's the time to pop into the chat, introduce yourself, say hello, tell me where you're from. Tell me what the temperature is where you are. Tell me whether you prefer coffee or tea. I like them both. I live on the edge. Aviation 304, popping in the chat. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Guy Wilson says beaver trick is a term used in cricket. I still can't tell entirely if you are punking me. I'm going to have to Google that when I am not working on my framed up shot. Oh, we're finally here, you guys. See, now, the cool thing about this setup is now that I have switched, crisscrossed my camera and my monitor, when I look at the planes, what you see is me looking at the planes instead of looking away, right? So much better. I guarantee like 90% of you didn't notice one way or the other, but I noticed. 737 coming in from Detroit right there. Mr. Leggett gets 2 cookies for giving me both the Celsius and Fahrenheit temperature. Oh yeah, that's true. Always look up. Like 4 delicious pancakes. Viresh checking in from Suriname. Hopefully I'm saying that in South America. Saying that correctly. Did I miss anybody new popping in? I think I got everybody, hopefully.
RNF football clear for takeoff 27 right, American 861.
This is the part where CW Media tries to cyberbully me into committing to going to the Delta Museum or the Coke Museum sometime over the next several days. Mimi. Cyber suggest. Cyber strongly recommend. 2 for here, maybe? 717 going to OKC. 319 coming in from Philly. Wiki. Let us celebrate the first super chat from Joe Smolio. I hope I'm saying it right. From Indiana. Special songs for people who donate to Little Ol' Us. Thank you so much, Joe. We really appreciate you. We're a little baby show. Every donation is very much appreciated. Misfit. What am I going to do with you? No, we definitely don't allow bullying here unless it's CW Media trying to make me go to the Delta Museum or Tech Ops or go drink the Beverly at the Coke Museum. Little baby. Oh, this is a Honda Ha. HA 420 Honda Jet, but now and forever called a Honda Ha. It's a year old. Plastic is off, but still has the new jet smell.
For 1341, connect first with 126.907, and we are getting a little altitude alert for you now. The Atlanta altimeter is 3006.
Yeah, that is totally true. Caffeinated Misfit. Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, not just the city, but the greater metropolitan area. I mean, it'll take you 2-3 hours to get from one side to the other, so it can be thunderstorming like crazy over Marietta or Kennesaw and be sunny in Decatur, both incorporated and unincorporated, both south and southeast of the city. Yes, the northwestern burbs can be quite hilly.
347 Delta, 774.
Did I say west and southwest? East and southeast? I don't know. Sometimes my motor mouth gets ahead of me. Getting ready to go. Latest leader of the pack is on the way to, for a change, Texas, Dallas, A319 here, 20-year-old plane. East and southeast. Okay, fine, Misfit. Man, you are quite the taskmaster this morning, Misfit. You're almost as bad as CW Media. Phil, I'm not sure there's anywhere in America that you can't get a severe sunburn these days. If I am outside for more than 10 or 15 minutes this time of year, I will get a sunburn. I put 70 on my face if I'm going to be outside for more than a little bit. Korean Air, chillin', illin', minding its business. Misfit, I put an iced coffee IV in when I first got up this morning. 757 fans in the chat, leg it. Coming in from Richmond here. Oh, CW Media, no frowny face. I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't know, I feel like anyone who lives here now pretty much expects it all the time. At least this time of year. My precious off to South Bend here. Was that a friend? Did I spy a friend right there? Or was that, no, I think that's still Korean Air. American coming in from, who would have guessed it, Texas, DFW, A321. We are very Texas-y this morning. We are about to get a brief break, on our northern runways. Southern runways, though, it is packed in the bend. Let's see if we got anything interesting over there. Then we got a 757 going to St. Martin on the south side. Is my St. Martin friend still here?
1937, contact line departure today.
For departure, Delta 1937.
Runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
RF 27 right, clear for takeoff. 2182.
Delta 787 Atlanta time, runway 27 right, Lima Alpha, line up way.
Right, Lima Alpha.
Thank you for being here, Guy Wilson, and for educating me on the nuances of cricket lingo.
947, monitor 123.85 today.
2385, South 947.
72, connect departure. Good day now.
Departure Delta 752, good day.
Like I said, brief break. There are plenty on the creep here,
Say that again for me.
including
Landing departure, good day.
an A350 that has just been like meandering. I don't know where it's going though yet. It's not showing up in flight radar.
1771 Tower, good morning, runway 26 left, full length, line up and wait.
Delta 1771, 26 left, full length, minus point.
It's LATAM? Translation, please, Mr. Leggett. Oh, the airline. Yeah, it is LATAM. What's LATAM? Is that a new to us? New to me? New to Atlanta Plane Spotting Live?
Delta 1418, runway 27 right, line of way.
Delta 2182, contact Atlanta departure today.
2182, switch departure, good day.
Anybody know when that's taken off? I'm looking.
26 left on Delta, ramp 6 for truck 76.
There's probably an easier way to do this, and I'm about to figure it out.
RNAV to impasse, runway 26
Maybe.
left, clear takeoff.
RNAV impasse, 26 left, take off, Delta 1771.
All right, brief break over. A320 going to Toronto here.
And November 5, I'm right on my time, check around for 75.
There are so... Is it LATAM or is it LATAM? Or something else? There are so many listed here. LATAM, LATAM. Vladimir, educate us. There's LATAM, LATAM Airlines, LATAM Brazil, Cargo Brazil, Cargo Colombia, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Peru. Which one is it? Oh, LATAM. Got it. That makes sense. Like Pan Am, except still in business. Vladimir thinks it's a freighter. Okay, okay. Do not dispute. LATAM. You guys, what would I do without you? Seriously, I'd just be up in here pronouncing stuff wrong forever.
Delta 1894, RNAV slow, clear takeoff, 27 right.
Delta 2830 Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, line of way.
Delta 2830, line of way, 27 right.
Radio's a little bit more. Thank you, caller. Hey, firm to start, but then there's here from it is 749 on the margin, 200, runway 28 and here goes
717 off to Springfield. Which Springfield, you may ask? Branson National Airport. For our international friends, there's a Springfield in, I believe, every state in the lower 48.
Football, clear for takeoff, 27 right, Delta 2830.
1882 Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, Lima Charlie, line up away.
27 right, Lima Charlie, line Boeing, Delta 1882.
Delta 1418, contact Atlanta departure after 1.
Delta 1418, switching, good day.
74 Tower, 126.
We got a parade coming out of the bend. First up here to Monroe, Louisiana. Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR, aka my precious. LATAM is heading out now? Already? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, LATAM? I don't see you.
Delta 294, departure, good day.
Where is it? Vincent Rockefeller in the house. Hello, how are you? August 9th trip to the airport. Hey, make sure that you remind me when we're a little closer. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Jen Spotting, and then you can leave a message there. You can also send me a message on Twitter if you like. Peter Cruz. Hello in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Are you at the beach? I love the beach. One thing about Atlanta, not near the beach. So I don't get to go very often, and I grew up near the beach. So that's tough. I believe that was 757 off to San Juan there. Air Canada coming in here in a Precious, my Precious, 17-year-old plane. Man, we are getting in the LATAM weeds here, you guys. Oh, I do have another conga line song that I haven't played yet this morning. We could do that.
949, taxi to Bravo Victor on Victor, contact ground point 9. Bravo Victor, ground 21.9.
There you go. Conga line / Dominoes on the northern runways right now. Southern too, for that matter. 737 Maxi on the way to Denver. Brand new plane as of January 2023. They've taken the plastic off the outside, but it is still on the seats inside. So, Peter, I went to college in Virginia, and we would go to the Outer Banks for Beach Week in between the end of school and graduation. So that would be late April, early May. And it was not busy at all, except for all of the, ding-dongs I went to college with who were renting houses down there. And I loved it. It's the only time I've ever been, but I would like to go back sometime. You are very welcome, Joe. Special music for special people. And you are special today. You're special every day. .717 going to the Ham. Off to the Ham on the way in, a 757 from Denver. There it is. Okay, Peter, but that's also hurricane season. So, you know, that could go a lot of ways. 737 here, off to Louisville.
Departure, Delta 2199. Kellis 3719, you guys ready? We're ready. Yes, gates are free, so I guess. Alright, now just be runway 26 left. Clear takeoff. I know, that's not left takeoff. Left, that one. Good day.
A dozen more likes and we get some more party music. We are at 138 right now. If you have not liked, subscribed, turned on your notifications for Atlanta Plane Spotting Live, do it. Smash that like button. Murder that subscribe button. Gently press the notifications button. This Precious off to Lafayette, 16 years old.
Taxi via the Victor Loop, Delta 2575, thank you.
Next way is just KATL Airport.
Departure, Delta 2286, see ya.
Courtney Marie Fowler prefers the A321 to the 737. Wants to know our thoughts on it. I would like to know why you prefer one over the other. Hello, Susan. How are you? Thanks for joining us. 757 out to LAX here. 20-year-old plane. LAX is at 61 degrees with some fog this morning. Winds out of the southwest at 7 miles an hour. Beauty. Vincent is in agreement with Courtney Marie Fowler, also an A321 fan. But why? Why, you guys? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. I just had it sung to you. Now you have no choice.
Departure, good day now. Departure, good day, Delta
737 off to Dallas there.
We're on F2 football, 27 right, close take.
Clear takeoff 27 right, RNS football, Delta 577.
75262 land tower, 27 right left. 27 right left, boy, 752.
Have a good day.
757 off to O'Hare. 757 fans in the chat. Like it? All right, here we go.
262 on that football and 27 right left takeoff.
Vincent Rockefeller says, in his opinion, the sleek, newer model planes. All right, the A321s are sleeker and newer. Okay. A321 has lots of legroom. And Joe also prefers that to the 737. Plus, all American and Delta 321s come with backseat entertainment. Okay. Courtney Marie prefers the cabin on the 321. Can't say why, just a feel. This is a vibe. You like the 321 vibe? 757 to Kansas City here. 757 fans in the chat. Like it? 321s have a bigger cabin. It is 10:31. We are in the last chapter of our stream for this morning. The third act, if you will. It is 81 degrees at Hartsfield right now. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 miles an hour. Dew point is 65, putting the heat index at 83. Graham Bozeman is in Montana. It is in the northwest central part of the U.S., above Wyoming, west of North Dakota, east of Idaho, borders on Canada on the north. How about that geography, misfit, in your face? Holy free holy. Lots of planes lining up to go. A321 here coming in from DC.
I'm sorry, that's for Flower first fix Delta 323.
Sorry, Delta 323, I'm sorry, yes, one that's slow. Right, left take.
Right on Flower. Still right, sir.
$143 likes. We get up to 150. Things get crazy. I see that there are 147 of us in the chat here, but I'm certainly not seeing messages from 147 of you. So if you prefer to prowl and lurk and skulk, that's okay. I respect your life choices. However, it would be super cool if you'd pop into the chat and say, hello. Frontier coming in. Ted the Sea Turtle. What up, Ted? A320 from Denver, touching down here. brand new, I don't know about that, brand new plane as of November 2022. Does that still count as brand new, Frontier? Timmy Tushu, you're not really a wallflower because you've popped in before. But I'm glad you're here. Claxie, we did not plane spot on the 4th of July. Partially because the weather was a pain in my behind that week. So I cannot really speak to whether or not it was busier than usual. I will say there was one night I saw some video where there were planes, thunderstorms, fireworks, all happening at the same time, and it was very cool. That was some very cool video. Oh, Joe, I could only speculate about that percentage. Back me up in the chat here. I would guess maybe 70%, 65%, because we do get a lot of Frontier and Spirit flights as well. Yep, it is nose to tail on the south side and not far from it on the north side either. Probably CW Media. Probably. It was quite a visual. Somebody's giving me an air horn. Heads up. Who's the air horn for? Who is it? Who is it? I'm looking at my arrivals.
Southwest 3844, land turn 27 right, left way.
Line way 27 right, Southwest 3844. Sir, tail. Alright, number 26 left, group takeoff, Delta 9, please.
Delta 2371, Charlie 26 left, on the point.
26 left, minus weight, on the point.
Delta 3949, connect to Frontier.
Air horn for WestJet departure. Where is it? I'm looking. I'm looking. To Vancouver? Does not count. I'm sorry. Nope. Technically international, but North American flights have been excluded. Otherwise, the air horn wouldn't be special anymore. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Narrator, she 100% does make the rules. A320 off to Austin there.
Departure Southwest 3844, good.
Coming around the bend here. Our flight to Bozeman, 757. 757 fans in the chat. Leg it.
West 2351, land turn 27
left.
Left wing, 27 right, left 20.
All right, 155, 157 watching, 150 likes. That qualifies for party music.
406,
I will give you 10 seconds to make a request. After that, I choose. All right, now you get no choices. You get what you get.
Southwest jet ahead to your right there. You can rejoin Lima in front of you.
Okay, we got it.
I don't know, Claxy. Let me think on that for a second.
We gotta work on the release. I'm not sure yet. Southwest, third, 2351, then football and 27 right left, take up.
Remember, take out 27 right, on that football,
Delta 582, Atlanta, turn 27 right, left wing.
that way, get direct on 582.
Southwest 1934, be ready to go once you get down there.
We'll go, 19.
Delta 1013, contact Atlanta Sparks, see you.
Yeah, Delta 1013.
WestJet 1599, Atlanta Tower, only 2 above, not a blank.
That's 2177, right there. 27 right left.
Alright, 27 right, left, there you go, 2177.
That is not for the Spirit flight, obviously. That is 150 times 2 party music. Glow sticks out, everybody. Timmy Two Shoes, I don't know. It is something that is being discussed behind the scenes, but no decisions have been made there.
2351, contact Atlanta Sparks.
Oof, look at that. Nice.
WestJet 1599, up now 70, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
A321 coming in from JFK right there. Brand new plane as of May 2023.
Delta 2177.
Southwest 1934, 27 right left.
Oh, Tom. WestJet off to Vancouver in a Boeing 737 MAX 8. It has been discussed, but we're very new. We're just a little over a month old, so we're not sure that we're ready to go that route yet. Eventually.
19, correction, Southwest 1934, and then
In the meantime,
27 right, flip takeoff.
super chats, super stickers available, should you be so inclined.
27 right, line of
757 off to San Francisco here. 757 fans in the chat like it. Oh, thank you, Joe. I wish I could take 100% credit for that, but I cannot. Good spots to shoot at Hartsfield are not the easiest to come by, but we have been lucky to procure one not too far from the Renaissance. Our Honolulu flight. Let's see. Let's see if we are able to make that happen today. Oh, I see it. A330 to Honolulu is in the bend on the south side, so we might be able to catch its best side, very technical term, the booty of the plane. The real MCJ, can you educate me on that? I don't know how that works. There it is. Aloha. Honolulu booty.
Connect park today.
Park up 324. We'll see y'all.
Runway 2 to the right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 3714.
Southwest 3173, land time 27 right now.
27 right, line way, that's 31.
On a blade.
26 left, line number 1, Delta 815.
Delta 1997, switching.
We interrupt this Aloha sighting for an incoming banana.
Roger, Delta 1997, 3000, climbing 10,000.
And 1997 is going, tower. Southwest 3173 on that full bore, 27 right, clear for takeoff.
That was Southern Airways Express, a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan on the way to Jackson.
Friendly 491, speed now 2 permitting, turn right heading 340.
Right to 340, from 491.
I'm not sure if you heard that, so I'm going to say it again.
14, contact line of
Cessna 208B Grand Caravan on the way to Jackson. That is Southern Airways Express.
Delta 815.
Delta 2723, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, line up and wait.
26 left, line up and wait, Delta 2623.
Flight 155 RNF Slaw. Going 27 right, left takeoff.
RNF Slaw, 27 right.
That banana song is called I'm a Banana, and it's mostly just someone screaming about being a banana.
Right, left away.
Line up away, runway 27 right, Delta 468.
Got a little glitch in the matrix, stand by.
37, yes.
713 Roger, on departure, turn left heading 200, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
On departure, left 200, clear for takeoff, 28, WR 13.
United 2174, make the right turn and hold short of runway 27 right at Tango.
Hold short 27 right, Tango. United 2174.
United 2174, you can monitor the tower now 123.85.
12385, United 2174.
2723, RNF Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF Snuffy, 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Stand by. I'm unplugging the airport and plugging it back in.
Line up away, runway 26 left, Southwest 2928.
There you go. You're welcome. A321 on the way to Salt Lake City here. You're welcome. I control the internet. Now you know. 75 degrees this morning in Salt Lake City, clear skies, winds out of the south-southeast at 4 miles an hour.
27 left, to the land.
58, going to departure, good day.
737 off to, you guys, it's a flight to Texas, can you believe it? Austin. It is, why is it so Texas-y this morning, you guys? Like every 3 out of 4 flights I feel is going to Texas this morning. Let me take a look for you. Claxy. Ooh, pretty. Southwest Airlines in Nevada 1 livery. It's a 737, 8 years old, coming in from BWI. We just saw there. That A350, I wish you could see flight radar because it looks like a kid scribbled all over it with a crayon, is the LATAM plane that we were talking about earlier, the Latin American plane. I don't know where it's going. That sounds sweaty, Joe.
On a police 27 right, limit Charlie, Delta 2270.
Ethiopian 59519, heavy change transponder on, please.
Roger. North.
Cross 50 right, outside around sub 1.
South 1304, taxi to Victor Loop, Southwest 1304.
Never 4977.
Our Honolulu flight is on the move. That is domestic heavy since it's an A330, so he gets a song. Oh, that was like a two-fur, three-fur, four-fur, all the furs. There is 787-9 Dreamliner. That came out terrible. But I'm trying to say it's Ethiopian Airlines to Addis Ababa.
837 heavy, contact departure 133.47.
3347.
Ooh. I do not know the answer to that, Claxy. Anybody else help me out there? Does Allegiant fly into Atlanta? I don't think so, but I'm not positive.
2634, left start. Right wind 1909, clear to land.
26 right on the 2634.
That's a 662, taxi to the Victor Loop, good day.
Victor Loop, Delta 600.
For the departing heavy Airbus, or that football.
Alright, we'll come back there in a second. A321 going to Denver here. I hear you, Joe. Now, imagine that's every single day for 4 months straight. And that's Atlanta. Good morning, Calvin Parker. Coming in with some Allegiant facts. Thank you very much.
Endeavor 4977, taxi to the Victor Loop today.
757 fans in the chat like it. Coming in from Jacksonville.
100 Atlanta Hartsfield, right wind 1808, clear land.
4 left, 26 right, number 2100.
They're reporting out that you're reback to the level there, just verify the big.
Yeah, Victor was
A321 in from Raleigh here. 2-year-old plane. Manifested March of 2021. My precious, off to Charleston.
Delta 12, 28 Tower, the winds are 1808, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Nothing, runway 26 left, clear to taxi.
Piper the Pelican, headed for the south side. A320 coming in from DFW. 2-year-old plane. I'm not sure how a plane that came out in December 2020 counts as 2 years, but you know what? Sure. Zing. 737 off to Puerto Vallarta there.
West Mile Tower 123.85, holding short of runway 27 right.
Current land up to this 3006.
What?
.737 off to Memphis here. 9-year-old plane.
Delta 1405, minus time runway 27 left on 180 at 6, clear for land. Frontier flight 1550, hold short of runway
757 coming in from Tampa. 757 fans in the chat. Leg it.
For some FAA equipment. You can proceed as requested. Give way to an aircraft, hold short of all runways. And FAA 08, if you have another radio in that vehicle, that would be great if you could use that one. Frontier flight 1550, miles per hour on 123.85, have a good one. Frontier flight 1550, miles per hour, 123.85. You're welcome.
We've only got a few minutes left, but I'm really hoping to take us out with that Ethiopian flight. It is still sitting in the bend. Definitely feels like it this morning, Mr. Leggett. Girl, get moving. We got a show to close. Good time to have a little lull on the north runways so we can get a good shot of some Southside activity. That was an Airbus A321 coming in from Austin there.
That was about 3 by 5, a lot better.
.707s. How long ago was that? Always looking up. Eastern L1011 Whisperliner to San Juan. Wow. Fred Flintstone style. They put their feet out the bottom to get her off the runway. Godfather 3000 checking in with some serious aviation flights here, or facts. Talking about going to Mattio's Pizza on Concourse T.
1405, hold short, everyone watch this on right at Tango.
Some very important info there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is it on the move? It is on the move. Look, you get me and Ethiopian Air at the same time. It's like Christmas up in here, you guys. Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. It is 5 years old. Headed for Addis Ababa, which I believe I am now saying right because I looked it up the other night. We should get a little Jaws action here in a second. It's moving slow. Oh, it's moving. It's kind of like lurching a little bit. Dun. This is where I really need my kazoo, you guys. While we're taking a break, I'm going kazoo shopping. I bet I could get one on Prime today for like 43 cents. I'm not sure I can help myself. Dun.
1014 land tower, 27 right. Line for wait turbulence and traffic downfield.
I mean, honestly, I don't think we could time it better. We could not time it better because it is 11 a.m. Thank you for joining us today for Atlanta Plane Spotting Live. I'm Jennifer Nittoso, your air traffic controller for today. We have done 3 days in a row, bringing you all the best content from Con Air to Pepsi planes to 757 Palooza. Whew. Now we need a break. We're going to be off for a few days, but we will be back next week. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know when we're back. Also, feel free to subscribe to Jen's Spotting so I can keep you up to date in between shows. Until then, stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated, and we will see each other again soon.
Good to have Frontier departure, Kiev, 1.